Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Krystal, and today I'm going to be showing you how I got this really quick, easy, but still very glam New Year's Eve look. Honestly, it could be good for anything. Birthday party, date night, going to the grocery store, whatever you want. So I will be showing you guys how I got this. It is super easy, super quick, not a lot of fuss. I think it'd be great for beginners as well. So if you're interested in getting this eye look, go ahead and keep watching. Let's jump right on in to this eye look. Okay, disclaimer. I have not even attempted this. I just have something in my head and I'm like, I really think that will look cute. I have not attempted this eye look, so. It could go great, it could go terrible. You may never see this video. And I'm just gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. My right hand, my nails are chipped and terrible. I was gonna do them last night, but honestly, I just could not be bothered. I just didn't feel like fixing them. So they are just chipped for this video. I cleaned all day, the day before yesterday. And all the cleaning stuff, like just having my hands like wet, like scrubbing stuff, it destroyed my nails on my right hand because I'm right-handed. So, all right, first thing I'm doing is I'm just going in with a concealer on my eyelids because I'm doing my eyes first. We're going to be working with some black and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we can clean up any fallout. So we're going to start with the eyes, and after I get done with the eyeshadow, I'll probably like pop off camera and do my brows, but as of right now, we're good to go. We're just going to start with these eyeballs. Yeah, so just do whatever base. If you like an eyeshadow primer, whatever you like, go ahead and use that, whatever you're comfortable with. Also, you're going to need like a deep brown, or whatever kind of brown you prefer to work with. I like a more warm tone brown, but if you want a cool tone brown, cool. You're going to need a black eyeshadow, and then a really shimmery shade, a glitter, whatever. You do not have to use what I use. I will tell you what I'm using, but you don't have to use what I'm using. I'm just like, this is what I will be using, like basically like a warm brown, a black, and then something really shimmery. So just throwing that out there. I'm going to grab some translucent powder, and I am just going to set what we just did on the eyes. I'm not going to use too much powder because we don't want it to go all over the face. That's just wasted product. We just want it on the eye. This is just so everything like glides a whole lot easier, as opposed to just like you putting it on and it just like sticks to that spot. Some people love to leave like their concealer or the eyeshadow primer wet. I don't. I don't feel like I can work with that. I prefer to have it like smooth. So make sure it's not sticky. Okay. All right. That is my warning to right now put this thing on silent. It's on silent, guys. We won't have to hear it again. Okay. And if you're curious where I got my case from, Velvet Caviar, this is the first case I'd ever ordered from them, and it won't be the last. It is so cute. Love it. Very good quality. Like, really, really like it. All right, so I'm going to do this eye for you guys, and then I will do the other one off camera just to, like, save time. There we go. All right, I'm sorry if you can see the tip of the mirror in here, but, like, y'all know I have glasses. They're not in here right now. I left them in the bathroom. But I need to be in it to see it. Also, I already prepped the skin, washed my face, put on moisturizer, anything like you do to prep your skin before, and I already did that. We're good to go. And I did grab some Q-tips. a cotton round and some Bioderma to use to clean up any fallout. And then I have my handy dandy Scotch tape, which I'm going to stick to the back of my hand to kind of get a little of the, I can't talk today, adhesive off. It's early in the morning. I'm filming way earlier than I normally do. And we are going to use this as like a guide. I don't always do this, but today we are, because we are going for a very glam New Year's Eve eye look. You could also do this for a birthday or anything like that when you're going to need something super duper glam. But if you'll just use Scotch tape, stick it on the back of your hand, it'll get some of the adhesive off. It won't be as sticky. I've never had it like break out my skin, irritate my skin, anything like that. So you should be perfectly fine. But if you're not comfortable using that, they have like eyeshadow guards that you can buy at Sephora and stuff like that that you can stick on your face. So, but I will be using the Scotch tape. You probably can't really see it because it is clear, but I will be using it, and I just like go underneath my bottom lash line and go the desired angle for your eye shape. Okay. All right, so we're going to jump right into this. All right. I'm going to grab a smaller little tapered brush, and I am going to go in, and we're going to go straight in with the black, guys. We're going for it. Okay. I'm going to be using the black from the World Traveler palette from ABH. You can use any black. I just like this black, and I'm also going to be using Fudge and a little bit of Morocco from the same palette, so that's why I'm just going to use the black from here. I did tap off a little excess, and don't worry if you're messy, we can clean this up, but we're just going to kind of sketch out the line that we want to follow. There you go. Okay, we're just going to go and sketch out the shape that we would like to do. And we can clean everything up later. No big deal. Okay, so I sketched out this shape. I'm going to go for a little bit of like a cut crease. And don't worry, concealer can fix a lot. So there we go. We got our shape. Now we're going to go in with a much fluffier brush. And I'm going to go in with Morocco and Fudge. I'm just going to kind of tap into each of them. And this is going to be a really nice warm brown color. We're going to go over the black just to like soften it up. Okay. And like I said, don't worry about being perfect and precise. Like, we will fix it later. Let's just get this all blended in. So that is what we are going to work on right now. Just blending, 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 blending. And if you need to tap back in, go ahead. Okay, so we've done some blending, and the black is still, you know, like, hey, we're here. So that's when we're going to go in with another fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with this guy, and we're going to go into a little bit of black, not a lot, and we are going to start to kind of blend in with the brown and the black, like so. Just keep blending. Like, eyeshadow looks like this. Sometimes they look like a disaster before they look better. So don't worry. You're good. We got you. So what are everybody's plans for New Year's Eve? Like, I honestly do not have any plans. I haven't celebrated, like, hardcore celebrated New Year's Eve in a long, long time, to be honest. Like, a couple of years, I don't even think I stayed up past midnight. So I'm curious, like, what are your plans? Don't worry, we are going to clean this up top. But do you have any, like, cool plans? Anything like that? We're going to go back in with the same browns. And basically, we're just going to go back and forth until we have a blend that we're happy with. But yeah, like, drop any of your New Year's plans down below. I'm curious to know. Okay, so now that we are looking super duper crazy, we are going to go back in with the concealer. Like, this is a super easy glam look because we have barely used very many, like we've used a couple of eyeshadows to do this. Now we're going to go in with a flat brush and some concealer on it, and we are going to carve this out. And I like to place it down and then kind of look up to get like where I need to carve out. Okay? And you're just going to carve it out. Honestly, this is up to you what you want to like do with your shape at this point. Concealer on here. Okay, so we have carved out the eye and we are ready for some sparkle. Okay, so this is going to be like the statement of this. And don't worry if you're crazy up here, we are going to clean that up and stuff once we like get the tape off and all of that. So don't you worry. All right, now this comes like, you need to pick like what kind of color you want. There's so many different options. This is one of my favorite palettes. The Unzipped Gold from Lorac. I love this palette. I will link everything that I can down below for you guys. Also, you can go in with something like the Jason Wu Celestial Lust. He has several different colors. You can go in with like a Krystal Fusion liquid eyeshadow from Koki. These are amazing. There's so many different like shimmers and palettes. Here we've got the Lorac Pro Mastery palette, and we've got tons of like pinky mauve colors in there that are out really, really beautiful. Right here I've got the Roxy X Revolution palette, and she also has some really beautiful like shimmer glitter shades. Mars is really pretty. Shook is pretty. Yes. Sunset. Cranberry. It just kind of depends on the color you're going for. So right now I am going to go into the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette, and I'm going to start off with Unleashed, which is this really beautiful deep gold color, and I'm going to go in with that first. Okay, so I'm going to take a different little flat brush than the one we used for concealer. And I'm just going to go into this. Now, these shadows in this palette are really, really soft. So be careful when using them. And if you get too much on the brush at once, you will have a little bit of like fallout. So just forewarning you, that's why we're doing the eyes before the rest of the face. So I'm just going to start off with this really beautiful gold color, and then we're going to add a little bit of like lighter shimmer just to make it pop a bit more. Do you see that beautiful gold? Like, it is so pretty. It is just like dripping gold, and it goes on so well, and it stays on like all day. But use whatever like shimmery shade that you feel comfortable with and that you really love. I'm then going to go in with Unlimited, and I'm going to take this lighter gold color and I'm going to go over the top of it just to add a little bit of lightness to it. I'm going to start in the very center of the eye, and this gold is not like way lighter, but it is really, really beautiful. And so we're just going to pat that over. We're going to kind of go into the inner corner a little bit. But this is just going to add a little bit of like lighter and brighter gold to it. You can already kind of see. And then I'm going to go into Unlocked, which is this lightest, like very frosty white gold type shade. And I'm going to dab some of that over the very center, just to really like bring out the shimmer and the shine and all that. So that is what we have. Very, very beautiful, very glitzy, very glamorous. Love that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit of our browns, and I'm going to carefully go above there just to darken that back up just a little bit. Get that line back that we kind of, you know, like went over with the concealer, and just make sure everything is nice and perfect. Now with this, you can do a winged liner. You could just do a lash and not do a winged liner. Totally up to you. I will be doing a winged liner with this look. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave the tape on for the winged liner because that is gonna make it 10 times easier to do. I'm gonna grab the Maven Beauty liquid liner. And you got to be really careful with this one. If you twist it too much, you will have gobs of liquid liner coming out the top. And it will be a mess. I made that mistake the first couple of times I used it. Because I was like, oh, I'm not getting enough. And then I really like twisted on it. And it was just like an eruption of liquid black. So you do the kind of liner that you want to do. I'm just going to do a black liquid, just, you know. Okay, we're back and I did the brow. So that's all done. I also took a little bit of Undressed and Unlocked from this Lorac Unzipped Gold palette. And I highlighted my brow bone because you can't neglect that when you've got this much eyeshadow on your eye. Obviously, we did the winged liner, and now we are going to put on some mascara so we can apply false lashes. First of all, don't apply the mascara to your bottom lash line because you still have to do the rest of your makeup and it's going to get in the way. So you can do that last, but we're going to go ahead and get the lash on. So I'm going to be applying my favorite mascara, which is the Benefit Roller Lash. It is just my favorite mascara. It does the most for my lashes. And yeah, it just makes my lashes look so much better just because of this brush. Like, I feel like it's the brush alone that does all the work. I mean, I'm sure the mascara itself, the formula is great, but the brush just really like separates and combs through your lashes. It is amazing. So this is hands down my favorite mascara, without a doubt. Like, there is no other mascara for me. I've tried so many and I always go back to this one. Okay, mascara done. And like, you can see how different, like, these are my lashes, not fake lashes. And like, you can see it. I don't know if you can, I can see it for sure. Okay, and so we are going to go in with a fake lash. I am not one to wear big, crazy, just overly dramatic lashes. Yes, this look could go for a crazy dramatic lash, but I like to be comfortable. So I am going to wear like a very like full, well, not super full, but like long, fluffy lash. I honestly do not know which lash this is for certain, just because I've been wearing this pair for a little bit. But this is most likely the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies would be a good guess that is what these are. I get a pair of lashes and I take care of them and rewear them. Just because once you've worn them a couple of times, they fit your eye and they go on so much easier. Like, so much easier. Anywho, so this is what we're working with so far. We're going to pop on this lash and it's really going to bring it together. I feel like a fake lash is necessary for an eye look like this. Also, if you're someone that struggles with applying false lashes, one thing that I used to be super guilty of when I first started applying fake lashes was not being patient with my lash glue and letting my lash glue get tacky. I would try to plop it on way too soon, and that would result in it just like slipping and sliding and not staying where it was, and then lash glue would be everywhere, and I would just get aggravated and just quit, you know? So if you have a problem with applying like false lashes, let the glue get tacky. And honestly, I feel like you can sit there and be like, oh no, it's got to be too long. Ooh, a hiccup or whatever that was. I can assure you, I have sat here and done my entire lips while holding my tweezers with my lash and then applied them. You're good. Okay? Just let it do its thing. If you need to speed it up a little bit, you can blow on it. If you're applying lashes to someone else, I don't suggest you blow on it. That's not the most sanitary thing, but since it is your eyeball, if you want to blow on your lash glue, go ahead and do that. But yeah, so we're going to apply this lash, and then you're going to be able to see the finished eye look, and then I'm going to pop off camera and finish the rest of my face and let you guys see the completed look. Ta-da! See how easy that is when the lash glue is like tacky? You put it down and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. If you need to, you can kind of be careful, but use the tweezers to kind of like stick your lashes and the fake lash kind of together. But be careful when you're removing them, and don't like mush super hard. Just like a lot of times at the corners, especially the inner corner, I like to take the tweezers and just gently kind of like mesh them together. It helps it blend better. Ta-da! So this is this eye completely done. I'm going to go off camera and finish the rest of my face, and we will be back. Okay guys, so here is the finished makeup look. Both eyes are done. Brows, lips, everything completely done. I did a little something with my hair. I got it cut yesterday, and like she like blowed it straight, and it was so windy I like threw it up in a scrunchie when I got in the car, and so it had a line in it. And so I'm trying to, you know, do a little something with it. But anyways, here is the finished eye look. I think this is a very easy, beginner friendly, glam, glitzy eye look. I think it will be great for any sort of special occasion, whether it be a birthday, New Year's Eve, date night, whatever you want. I think this would be great. You can do so many different colors. If you want to make it more colorful, instead of using like brown and black, you can use like purple, pink, blue, green, anything like that. Change the sparkle color, so you can really like change this up as much as you want. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any makeup looks or anything like that you would like to see me do, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!